when it comes to deck construction, something that people don't do enough of the time, in my opinion, when figuring out their decks is sideboarding outside of games. Silly Cheese, thanks for the 25 months. Welcome back. So, for example, you saw I copied my deck there, and what I mean by that is you should practice sideboarding even when you're not playing. So, for example, in that last match, I said, let's put this back down. In that last match, I said I think I need 2 more cards for the Sultai matchup. And the way I can easily see that is right now I have 4 cards in my sideboard for the Sultai matchup. But I have 6 cards I want to cut. I'm leaving 2 singers in my deck here. So I think that means I probably want two more cards in my board for that matchup. I can also do this with other matchups too to see how everything lines up. So this is like blue-black flash versus Sultai. And then to see like, okay, what matchups do I have too many cards for? Let's clone this again. And let's say this is going to be UP versus mono white. So now let's take a look at my sideboard and think about, okay, against mono white right now I have 4 dead weights I want to bring in. I have 2 eliminates. I have a Heartless Act. I have an Erebos' Intervention. And then I look at my deck and I go, okay, what do I want to cut against mono white? These negates are bad. These disdainful strokes are bad. And then like looking at this here, it looks like I probably have too many cards to bring in against mono white right now, right? So like if I look at the way my sideboard is currently constructed, I'm at 64 cards that I like in my 75 against mono white. And if my deck is built well, it should be very easy in, easy out. I have 60 cards that I like in this popular matchup. So that tells me, like, for example, I might have like another card I could shave here, like maybe Omen of the Sea isn't a card I want against aggro because I think I don't have enough time to like commit to it's like fine game 1, but post-board I'd rather have more things that play to the board. But like looking at this now, I go, okay, even if I trim Omen of the Sea, I probably have 2 cards here too many for this matchup. So that means I can trim 2 of these cards that I put in here for the mono white matchup. And then those are the cuts that I want to make to fit in for the Sultai matchup. And I think it's probably Erebos' Intervention. I think Deadweight in terms of resource efficiency, both of these cards are nice in that they kill the 3-1 that makes itself indestructible, but I think I'd prefer Deadweight from a resource efficiency standpoint. So I think that's probably the cut. So like this is my 60 card post board mono white deck. And I know I can cut the Erebos' Interventions now to make room for 2 more cards for Sultai. And then the thought comes down to what do I want for the Sultai matchup? So